Friends, in this world, every human being seems to be chasing power. Everyone wants to grow stronger, so that they can dominate those weaker than them. And the moment a person gets a little bit of wealth, he begins to think of himself as invincible, almost like a god. But reality always strikes back. A person realizes his true limits only when he faces the fury of nature. Natural disasters, which some even call the wrath of God, are so terrifying that in just a few moments, they can erase entire cities. Floods, tsunamis, cyclones, earthquakes. There are countless forms of nature's destruction. And throughout history, our world has witnessed many catastrophic disasters, events so devastating that their memories are still alive decades later. In today's video, we're going to talk about 7 of the most destructive and unforgettable natural disasters the world has ever seen. And let me tell you, the final one in this list is the most terrifying of all. So make sure you stay with us till the end. But before we begin, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss such videos. 1. The Mexico City Earthquake, 1985. As the name suggests, this earthquake struck Mexico City back in 1985. It was so powerful that massive buildings and bridges collapsed like a house of cards. On the Richter scale, its magnitude was recorded at 8.0, and it lasted nearly 3 minutes, making it the longest and most intense earthquake in Mexico's history. In just those 3 minutes, devastation spread everywhere. Around 30,000 people lost their lives, and damages were estimated at over $4 billion. Even today, the tragedy is remembered. Every year on September 19th, Mexico holds a day of mourning for those who perished in this disaster. Quake. It had a magnitude of 9.0, making it the most powerful quake in Japan's records and the 4th strongest in world history. But the earthquake wasn't the only disaster. It triggered a massive tsunami with waves as high as 133 feet. The tsunami, in turn, caused explosions at the Fukushima nuclear power plant, creating even more chaos. This disaster claimed the lives of more than 15,000 people and caused an economic loss of over $235 billion. Even today, the memories of that day send chills down people's spines. 3. Cyclone Nargis, 2008. When we think of destruction beyond earthquakes, cyclones top the list. In May 2008, a Category 4 cyclone named Nargis struck Myanmar, Burma. With winds reaching up to 215 kilometers per hour, it swept across the Irrawaddy Delta, leaving complete devastation behind. This cyclone killed nearly 138,000 people officially, but with missing persons included, the death toll may have exceeded 500,000. More than 2.4 million people lost their homes overnight, becoming refugees in their own country. Even after 15 years, scars of Nargis remain visible in Myanmar. 4. Typhoon Haiyan, 2013. Typhoon Haiyan, also called Yolanda, was one of the strongest tropical storms ever recorded. On November 8, 2013, it struck the Philippines with wind speeds crossing 315 kilometers per hour, making it one of the most intense cyclones in world history. It destroyed 44 provinces and directly impacted the lives of more than 14 million people. Homes crumbled like matchsticks, and infrastructure collapsed within seconds. Haiyan killed around 8,000 people, left millions homeless, and caused nearly $3 billion in damages. 5. Haiti Earthquake, 2010. Haiti, a small Caribbean nation, faced unimaginable tragedy in January 2010. A 7.0 magnitude earthquake struck just 25 kilometers away from its capital, Port-au-Prince. Though the magnitude may not sound the largest, the weak infrastructure of Haiti collapsed instantly. Schools, hospitals, government offices, and countless homes were flattened in moments. The disaster claimed 230,000 lives, almost 1/5 of the country's population, and caused damages of over $14 billion. Even today, Haiti has not fully recovered from this tragedy. 6. Bangladesh Cyclone, 1991. On April 29, 1991, one of the deadliest cyclones in recorded history struck Bangladesh. Winds sped at 250 kilometers per hour, and the cyclone also triggered a devastating storm surge and floods. By the time it ended, more than 138,000 people were dead, millions were displaced, and property damage reached billions. The disaster affected the lives of 10 million people, leaving deep scars that are remembered even decades later. 7. The Indian Ocean Tsunami, 2004. This disaster is perhaps the most infamous of all. On December 26, 2004, a massive undersea earthquake with a magnitude of 9.1 struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. It triggered a gigantic tsunami, with waves reaching up to 100 feet high, that swept across 14 countries, including Indonesia, India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and even reaching the coasts of Africa. This tragedy killed nearly 280,000 people, making it one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. Friends, these were some of the deadliest and most destructive natural disasters our planet has ever seen. Events like these remind us that no matter how powerful mankind becomes, before nature, we are still powerless. Have you or someone you know ever experienced a natural disaster? Tell us in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. We'll meet again in the next one. Till then, take care and stay safe. Goodbye. Globe showing Europe-Africa folded hands.